Hello, operatives. I'm Carl Rowe, codenamed Turdblossom, and this is my secret insider's guide to swinging elections. You're thinking, Turdblossom? It's kind of an embarrassing name. Not at all. George W. Bush named me Turdblossom out of deep love and respect.
So, if you're the blossom, then does that make the Republican Party the turd? What is the turd?
That makes me the turd. That makes me the turd. I'm the turd and the blossom.
So it's really more of an insult.
No, well, it's more of it's just a sort of an endearing phrase. Yeah.
The architect, Carl Rove.
W calls me the architect because, as his longtime campaign manager, I got him elected as governor of Texas twice and elected as president of the U.S. twice. It wasn't easy swinging those elections, but I enjoyed every minute of it. I've loved crushing our opponents to a bitter pulp and then wiping off my shoes like dog feces.
You love stealing, huh, Mr. Turdblossom?
Troy, we don't say steal. We say swing.
Oh, swing, yeah.
We swung 2000 and 2004.
Yeah, that's right. We swung 'em.
But 2008 is going to be a much bigger problem. Fellow operatives, the people I work for, the entities who run this great country, are desperate to install John McCain in the White House. But the way things are going...
And I agree with most experts that we may at some point reach a tipping point where we cannot save our climate. I don't think we're there yet.
I don't have that kind of expertise to know exactly whether he has cut interest rates sufficiently or not.
President Bush has talked about our staying in Iraq for 50 years.
Maybe 100.
What is it exactly that the VP does every day?
Ordinary Americans aren't fixing to vote in another 4 years of Republican rule. So we gotta fix it for them.
You mean we gotta swing the election?
That's right. Operatives, it's one hell of a dogfight coming up this November. They got millions of voters, new ones and old ones, calling for change. That is an ugly and dangerous mob that must be stopped. Can we do it? Under my skilled guidance, yes, we can.
But Mr. Turdblossom, the share of voters who call themselves Republican is tanking. We're down to 27%. The Democrats have 36%. And the rest of them, independents, usually vote for the Dems. Aren't you worried?
Well, Troy, they may have the majority, but we have the machines that count 80% of all the votes.
How'd that happen?
It's all part of a brilliantly orchestrated plan, Troy. This plan is why we win elections and they don't. Liberals don't plan to win. They hope to win.
Suckers.
Look at this. This plan took years. Democrats couldn't stick to this. Operatives, pay close attention. I'm only going to outline this once. Next session, I'll brief you on the details. Let's start with the tools of the plan. Starting in Texas way back in the 1980s, we took control of the computerized voting machines. Machines that can be easily hacked by us using secret software that only our people get to see. Next, we find election officials, public servants who will buy these riggable machines and foist them on unsuspecting Americans. These same election officials took over the testing of the voting machines in the late 1990s, so we're free to keep rigging them. Our people controlled key counties in Florida during the Bush-Gore 2000 election. We created the whole Hanging Chad disaster. So that, in the chaos, the election officials that we control could demand an overhaul of our broken election system, and America would go along with it. Brilliant, I know. Then we wrote and pushed through the Help America Vote Act, which mandates that our riggable voting machines are installed in every polling place across America. Now, not only do our machines control over 80% of the vote counting, but they control voter registration. Registration rolls which we are free to update at any time. So a whole lot of these newly registered students and minorities all set to vote for the enemy will get to the polls only to find out
They're not registered at all.
Could have sworn I registered as a Democrat, but I guess not. And somebody came to my house and registered me to vote, and now that I come here, I'm not registered.
I tried to vote today, and they said they had no record of me ever registering.
When I came here to vote, I wasn't found in their system.
Suckers.
Finally, we control who in the media calls the election.
Hey, Mr. Turdblossom, that's you!
Yes, Troy, I am now a fair and balanced reporter.
Gee, sir, that looks like more than a plan. That looks like a conspiracy.
Next session, operatives, I expose the brilliant details of my plan. You'll see why I'm both the turd and the blossom.